What's good, everybody? Welcome back to yet another video. And oh my word, where do I even begin? Thank you so much to everybody who has subscribed and everyone who has been watching. We have made it to 1,000 subscribers, the road to 1K. We have reached the destination. We are within Ritseni. You know what? Thank you so much to everybody. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you don't like it, you don't have to like it. If you don't want to comment, you don't have to comment, because there's like feeling you got nothing on my side, so we're good. So today's video, can you tell by the title, I'm going to be sharing my journey of changing jobs. Okay, so as you know that, some of you, well, if you didn't, I recently started a new job. So this is a new job and a new company. So yes, that has been so much exciting and I've been loving it. Basically, what had happened was that I had received an offer from the company that I currently work for, and then what happened was that I signed the offer on the last day of the month, and then I sort of continued with my life. Not really continued with my life, but I was scared to resign or write a resignation letter to my current company at the time. So sure, it was a bit shaky because anxiety was having me, and also I had a bit of like doubts, like, am I ready? Do I really want this? Should I move? Should I stay? A whole lot of things and emotions. And also it was unbelievable. It just happened, and I was like, oh my god, I know this is what I've always wanted, but it was a bit of like scary. Change is really, really scary. Change is one of those things where you like, I know I've always wanted it, but I'm not sure if I'm ready for it. But now it happens, and I'm just like, but girl, this is what you wanted. So you want this, like, you need this and all of that. So I decided that, I think on the 8th of the following month, I then, not on the 8th, but like, not on the 8th, but I think like much earlier than that, like maybe around the 4th and stuff. And also there was like Good Friday, a lot of things was just happening, and I eventually drafted my resignation letter. Remember, this was my first move ever, and my previous company was literally my first job. Didn't know how those things worked, but anyway, finally gathered enough strength to write the resignation letter and send it to my dev manager. So then my dev manager does the whole shebang. We set up a meeting and stuff, discuss it, and yeah, and then it came up that it's going to be a bit of a problem now that I've sent through my resignation letter on the 8th of the month, and not at the beginning or the last day of the previous month. So because of like contractual bindings, so that was the whole shebang. And I knew about it, but also I think it was not even a matter of me not doing it, because everything was sort of in a rush and all of that, but I didn't do it in time because I was honestly scared. It was just one of those things where I had to just put on my big girl pants on and just do it. And also, man, like, I've been in this place, like, this is my first working experience. I've met so many amazing people, and now I had to like say goodbye to all of that. It felt sudden for me, and I just had to do it, I guess. So, and then and then it was all of that. So, but it was something that we was sort of like gonna like sort out, but like, yeah. So so he was then going to take the resignation thingy to HR. Okay, so I don't even know if I should talk about this because it just annoys me. Yeah, but anyway, so it was a whole lot of things that really went down. So I felt like it was not that much of a big deal, because but anyway, are we not here to be talking about things that don't really matter. But anyway, so yes, so I finally then the following month started my new job, and also now, so basically all in all, my resignation letter was not accepted. So I had to, do what I had to do. I mean, if on any given day I would have handled it much better, but now it was just one of those things where I just had no choice, so I did what I had to do. Okay, so what I've learned from this is that you honestly need to read your contracts and understand them, of which I did. I don't feel like at any point I did not understand the contract or whatnot, but it was my anxiety that I was, pretty much dealing with, so I guess when it comes to things like work, you just have to um fight your anxiety. You just gotta do what you have to do. For as much as you being emotional about it, you need to put your emotions aside. I'm not saying that you need to not be an emotional person, but like, it doesn't help you with anything. Being empathetic, because I feel that was the whole thing that was happening with me. I was like, oh my goodness, all these people. But I had to just like, you just have to snap out of it. For as much as, yes, you're stuck to this thing, but now you end up getting yourself into a whole soup because of your anxiety, of being scared of doing things, or being unsure, or whatever, and for as much as you mean well and it's all on a positive note, like, nobody cares about you, and nobody's gonna say, oh, la lady, well, I understand that this is your first job and stuff. Okay, maybe there was someone in this process who understood, and yeah, and besides, no one is going to be nice about it. And at the end of the day, it's one of those things that you need to learn and understand, that businesses there to make money. They're not there to care for your feelings and emotions and nurse you. No, they're there to make money. So yeah, and also it's their game. They'll do whatever they want to do. If they want to harass you, that's what they're going to do. If they're gonna treat you good, that's what they're gonna do. Also, you can't take it personally as well. That's just how they run things. If they just mean people, that's just who they are, and that's how they decide to run their things. If they're nice, that's how they decide, and also that's their whole business model. The business model is all about, you know, whatever they choose, and you have to respect it. Just because you would have done things differently does not mean that they have to do things differently. No one owes you anything, and you just need to stand up firm in your decisions. Once you make a decision, you stick by it. You do not get cold feet, because regardless of your reasons of getting cold feet, but one of the things that I've learned in this world is, if you make a choice, you stand by it, you stand for it, you fight for it. It's not going to be easy. On either side of the fence, there's different battles that people are facing or fighting. So if I had stayed, I would have still fought the same battles that I was fighting. Had I left, or me having been in the process of moving, I had to go through some stuff. So it's one of those things, you pick your battles. Just because you're uncomfortable, just because you're scared of the uncomfortable, then you decide to stay in one place. It could have been a matter of, I would have been like, okay, it's fine, I'll stay, because of everything that was happening. But it was just one of those things, you just have to pick your battles and stuff. So for me, it has been a good lesson. So going forward, I'll know how to handle this resignation situations better. So basically, it's as simple as, so the what do you call it now? I look like president, like my babu. But anyway, so the one advice I would give, or the process or the way to go about it, is that the minute, so you want to read your contract and understand the whole process of resignation. Some companies take 30 days notice prior, others a calendar month, others 2 weeks, others a week. So be aware of that beforehand, and also make sure that you do things by the book, because yeah, this is not your mother's house. So yeah. So also, no one's gonna feel sorry for you if shit hits the fan. So if you get what I'm saying. So, and understand all of those things, and hand in your resignation in time, and so that you're not gonna have any hiccups when it's time for you to go, and be like your girl right over here, and be now in predicaments, and now you are scared, and now yo, bruh. I think with me it's one of those things where I can't even fight, so I'm just like, oh well. You know? But yeah, do the right things, and the minute you get your offer letter, the minute you sign it and take it to the company, then you're officially a an employee of that company as of the starting date that is stipulated in your offer letter. So basically you need to resign as soon as possible. So I hope this video did help. So I think it was a bit all over the place, but I hope it did help. So thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you've learned something, because I have learned a lot from this experience. It was not smooth, it was not nice, it was not comfortable, but it was absolutely necessary. So thank you so much for watching, and bye everybody.